The opening tip won by the Sixers, and we're underway here in Philadelphia. Butler to Tobias Harris. Deep right corner. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Los Angeles, they have it. Jay, Magic and Kobe each won 5 titles. How are you going to judge LeBron James' legacy in L.A.?
LeBron James wins 1 championship in L.A. That means he will set himself apart. He will have won 4 championships in 3 different cities. Now, that is polarizing for some fans. That still does not take away from the overall greatness and the legacy of LeBron James.
Butler to bring it up. Looking to make something happen. To Embiid. And watch him do the rest. Slam dunk.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
Rondo into the front court. Down 2. To James. He shoots. Oh, off the mark. Simmons with it. He'll run the offense. Fires the 3. That out of his range and no good. JaVale McGee goes to the left side. To James. Flushes it home.
That probably won't be the last time we see a dunk from him tonight. Maybe sometimes you should send a message. Give him a hard foul. Don't let it be so easy.
To Butler. Here comes the screen. Gets a look. Can't hit.
And so much of the shot is before the shot even occurs. As a defense, make him do things he's uncomfortable with. Stay up on him. Make him catch the ball outside of his comfort zone.
Right down Broadway for the 2. Defender has to pick him up.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Simmons with it. They trail by 2. To Butler. Lets it fly from long range. His first effort off the mark. The jumper's off the mark. Sixers control it. Butler to Redick. Driving right to the basket. He wants it at the rim and scores.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
And scores. Strong take.
Might have had an extra dribble or 2 there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Here's Simmons with it up top. Down just a couple. Nothing going here on that drive. Simmons to Butler. Beyond the arc for 3. Harris always looking to create a shot, even ones like those.
Every hero needs a good sidekick. Nice find to set up the 3.
Joel Embiid sends it away. That's out. Last touch by Joel Embiid. Kuzma. Chance for LeBron James. Can't connect.
And a lot of times in this league, teams take days off. But if this defense keeps maintaining that style of pace defensively, this is going to be a dogfight.
Jimmy Butler. First couple didn't go. That one is true. We talk so much about who are the MVP candidates, but there are other guys who are so valuable to their teams, and Jimmy Butler at the forefront of that list.
I have a phrase that I use when I describe players like Jimmy Butler. It's called most valuable mentality. There are certain players that approach the game with a certain mindset every single day, that they will do anything possible to win the ball game. He plays with his heart and soul every single possession and every night, and he will leave it on the court if that means he can win the ball game.
Rajon Rondo at the line for a chance at a three-point play. He wants this number up, 60% career free throw shooter. And he connects at the line. It's in the hands of Philadelphia. Butler to Redick. Surveys the floor. Sizing up the defense. Has a chance. Deep two there. Won't go. He cruises in for two. Too easy.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here, because that was not an easy look.
Butler gets it in the left corner. Redick. And the Lakers clear. Ingram matched up with Jimmy Butler. James. A bad pass as the Sixers come up with the steal. To Butler. Jimmy Butler, 2 of 4 now.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
LeBron sizing up Butler. Joel Embiid, huge block. Oh, that's out.
Out of here. It always looks cool, but guess what? You're still on D.
Time for some new personnel into the game. James missed it, and it's Butler with the rebound. McConnell to Embiid. Has a look. Shot by Embiid won't go down. Across the timeline comes James. All tied up, 13 apiece. Knocks it down off the step back.
A lot of talk in the offseason that Philly might be one of the landing spots for LeBron in free agency. Didn't happen. But it would have been interesting to picture the King playing alongside his heir, Ben Simmons, and the process, Joel Embiid.
Short jumper off the mark.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Philadelphia with the basketball. McConnell to Embiid. Stuffs it down with authority. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Slams it down.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. Nothing going here on that drive. Here comes the screen. Butler to Embiid. Joel Embiid looking good. 4 for 5.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
James, guarded by Jimmy Butler. Fires the three. Not going down here. To McConnell for 3. Like the confidence. Tough shot there from McConnell. To Kyle Kuzma. JaVale McGee. Nothing going here on that drive. Joel Embiid able to recover with the block. That's his 3rd block this evening. Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. Lakers down to 4 in the shot clock. How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
The okie doke. Let's see if he'll try that one again.
Curling inside. Jimmy Butler, 3 for 6 now.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
And count the basket inside.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
McConnell to Butler. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. It's LeBron with the rebound. Amir Johnson with a piece. Out of bounds the call. Last touch by Amir Johnson. Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor. Caldwell Pope sizing up Ennis. Amir Johnson swats it.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Lakers at the controls right now. To Josh Hart. Off the assist.
Let me tell you something that nobody will ever talk about. Did you see him slow down right before he was about to go up? That slow change of speed, that slight change was just enough to throw the defender off.
McConnell to Tobias Harris. Butler. That's off the side of the rim. Short. Hart. Gets to the basket and scores.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
Butler into the front court. They're down 3. To McConnell. Screen coming. The Sixers with 4 to shoot. Butler. His first quarter struggles from deep continue. It's no good. Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
To Tobias Harris. A drive to the basket, but the shot won't go down. Rondo with the basketball. Leads 5. Can't connect. And a putback slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
McConnell. To Butler. Oh, I had him going there for a second. Butler. He still can't find his range from deep. It's no good. Into the front court comes Rondo. His team up by 7. To James. He'll go to the foul line to shoot.
Guys like Gary Payton would always take ones early like this all the time. Number 1, to see if they'll get caught. And number 2, to leave a little mark on you to remind you that they'll be on you all game long.
LeBron James has got 2 shots coming. For his career, 73%. Off the mark on the first free throw. Missed the second as well. To Butler. Down to 5. Down to 4 to shoot. Count it. just inside the arc. At the buzzer. Jumper's good. That's it for the first quarter. The Lakers have the lead. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Los Angeles has the basketball. Joel Embiid snatching it out of the air. Fourth this contest.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
James can't connect. Redick with it. Right now, down 7. Here's a chance from long range. Tough shot. Well defended.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. He's 2 for 2 now.
You see, the savvy players, they can create contact. They can throw their arms into you, even their bodies into you, and as soon as the refs blow the whistle once or twice and you become hesitant defensively, they got you right where they want you.
Great defense there, forcing the pickup. From long range, buries it on the catch and shoot.
The post-shot confidence is everything. He's still running down the court, holding his extension.
James, nice pass to set things up. Can't miss those. Sixers have the basketball. McConnell. Good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
Redick with it. Now down 6. To McConnell. Nothing going here on that drive. Redick going to launch beyond the arc, and the Lakers with the rebound. Hart cashes in for 2.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
And 1. Embiid, good through the contact. And going to the line for a chance at a 3-point play.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Joel Embiid trying to cash in on a 3-point play. For his career, 77% at the line. Free throw good to finish off the 3-point play. It's back to a 5-point game. Lakers ball. Hart to Kyle Kuzma. Can't connect from in close. Probing the defense. To Tobias Harris. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
That's a 5-second violation. Hart to Kyle Kuzma. 4-3. Cleared out by Embiid. To McConnell. Finish that. To Josh Hart. Kuzma. Baseline drive. Caldwell Pope. Joel Embiid with the block. Ooh, 5 now.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Sixers control it. Redick. And he's fouled. A trip to the line coming up.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big time play.
Can't connect on the first free throw. Misses the second as well. Here's Rondo with it. Up 5. Great look and vision. Fires the 3. In the front court comes Simmons. Looking to make something happen. Lets it fly from long range. That's not his range. It's no good. Beyond the arc for 3. Where's the chatter? No one was even close to him.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
Count the basket at the rim.
Good shot. I love when I see smaller players finish in the paint amongst the trees. But if you're a big on the other side, you can't let that happen so easy.
Simmons to Tobias Harris. Simmons, not a good shot there as he misses it. Count the bucket for 2.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
Simmons into the front court. Down 6. Nothing going here on that drive. Goes to the left side. Fires the 3. Had made his first 3, but that shot off the mark.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Embiid to Redick. Oh, he had him there for a second. And the basket good at the rim.
You see, here's why versatility is so imperative for your offensive repertoire. If you're a one-trick pony as a defender, I know exactly how to defend you because you only do one thing. But if you have versatility, then the coach can put you in multiple looks within the offense, and then you can get it any way you want.
Redick with it. He'll run the offense. And that's rebounded by the Lakers. LBJ. Joel Embiid sends it away. Incredible. 6 tonight.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
Stuffs it down with authority.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
Oh, straight down the middle for 2.
Old school equals high percentage.
Now a whistle and a timeout for Philadelphia as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter. We have both squads set to make some moves right now.
Number 23, Jimmy Butler. Subbing in for Los Angeles. Number
Simmons to Embiid. And look out. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Short jumper won't go down. Simmons with it. Trailing by 4. And this will be out of bounds off of Butler. knocks it down from mid-range.
This offseason, I heard so many voices, even that of the great Shaquille O'Neal, talking about how LBJ needed to cement his own legacy. Well, for LeBron, it's not about chasing external accolades. It's about hunting your own legacy, and that's to be the greatest of all time.
It's James controlling the offense. Joel Embiid tips it. Make that 7.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
Ooh, he teased me a little bit right there, but see, I like that. That's called a great entertainer, always leaving me on the edge of my seat.
Able to convert inside. Simmons with it. Down 4. To Embiid. Rocking the rim.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
The assist from number 25, Ben Simmons.
LeBron with it up top. The lead is 2. And finishes strong.
An easy 2. Get back on defense.
Butler to Embiid. For 3, he continues to shoot it well from beyond the arc. That's 4 threes now in this first half.
Yeah, and confidence comes from discipline and training. You can tell that kid's been putting in the time in the gym.
To James. And 2 points to the board. Jay, what makes LeBron so special on the offensive end?
Well, first and foremost, look at that frame. 6'9", 265 pounds with the agilities of a guard. He can blow by you. If he dips that shoulder, there's no way. There is nobody in the NBA that can guard that man one-on-one.
Rondo into the front court. Up by 3. To Caldwell Pope. It's in the hands of Philadelphia. Big finish at the rim.
You know, Ed, the effort is what concerns me the most. Effort is replenishable. If you're tired, raise your hand, check yourself out. Get somebody who actually wants to get back in transition and play some defense. That will help your team win the game, not you just staying in the game to be better on offense.
Some lineup changes now for both clubs.
Number 0, Kyle Kuzma. Entering the game.
And he's going to the line to shoot.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
Ben Simmons. That's it.
Rajon Rondo at the line for 2 shots. Hasn't missed yet. First try at the line, no good. No good. Missed them both. Here's Simmons with it up top. They trail by 1. Nothing going here on that drive. Simmons. He still can't find his range from deep. It's no good. Cleans it up. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Trying to cash in. A fundamental shot right there.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
LBJ with it. To Kyle Kuzma. Takes stock of the floor. Harris to Simmons. Not that time.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
And a chance coming up at the line.
Okay. Hacking does still exist. Might be setting the tone for the second half here.
JaVale McGee, couple of free throws on the way. History not on his side. 58% from the line. Misses the first. Oh, he missed them both. Into the front court comes Simmons. It's a one-point game as we approach halftime. To Embiid. Harris. Runner's good there. That misses with 2 seconds to go. So the difference, 3 points as we've reached the break. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports halftime report. Jalen.
Thanks, Ed. The Lakers are in a tight battle after 2 quarters. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that.
Who was cold?
Forget cold. This guy will be happy to be lukewarm at this point. He can't seem to get anything going. Here we go with the top 3 plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
The Lakers will start the second half with a narrow lead. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Los Angeles Lakers. The 76ers are keeping things competitive after 2 quarters. And even though they don't have the lead, they're doing a great job of moving the ball around. They might find themselves on the winning end of the scoreboard.
Player of the half.
The chosen one earns the recognition because of the sheer number of dunks he threw down. One after another, he kept rattling the rim with this awesome slam. Back to Ed and Jay to bring you the second half action.
LeBron into the front court. Leads 3.
Screen coming up, screen coming up.
Joel Embiid pins it. Knocked it away.
Oh! Some fans should take that ball home as a gift.
That's a souvenir. James. He is yet to hit one tonight. No good to Simmons. And McGee there for the rebound. Kuzma. No good.
Cultures have communication. Great cultures have teammates that are willing to push you to limits that maybe you didn't even see that you had. But right now, there's no leader on this team. Everybody's just going their separate ways.
Gets it to go, and the foul.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball. But sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Jimmy Butler at the line for a chance at a three-point play. A career 83% free throw shooter. And he's got the free throw as well. Los Angeles, they have it. Here's James. Gets a look and a putback slam.
If you know anything, it comes down to who wants it more. And right now, the offense is just hungrier.
Butler to bring it up. His group now down 2. And buries it. Jay, they'll take that any day. James into the front court. Our score all even in this third quarter. Gets it in the right corner. Here comes the screen. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. And it's Harris who's able to clear the rebound.
I got ball. Pick up. Back up.
To Simmons. Here comes the screen. Simmons. Short jumper misses.
And that's next level defense. The defender took away the pocket space of the shooter. Now, as a shooter, they shoot hundreds of shots each and every day from that pocket with consistency. Now you force them to change the angle or the positioning of that pocket. You're going to lower the chances of them making that shot.
Kuzma. Here's a chance from long range. And Simmons the rebound. To Redick. Brandon Ingram rejects it.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Wide open look, won't go.
Just seems like there's lead in the feet of the defenders. You have to bounce quicker to the ball to deter that shot.
Redick to Butler. Screen coming. Shot from in close, no good.
And you have to remember that your hand is part of the ball. There wasn't enough contact on that play for the refs to blow the whistle.
Rondo to the basket, but he can't finish. To Butler. LeBron James sends it away.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
To Kyle Kuzma. Straight down the middle of the lane. Way to punch it home.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Butler to Embiid. And the finish. Slam dunk. He took it out on the rim that time.
Oh, there's no better feeling than after throwing that one down, hanging on the rim a little bit, looking at your opponent beneath you, making him recognize that's where you'll be the entire ball game.
For the 76ers, for Los Angeles.
It's the free throw. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Rondo misfires. It's no good. Redick with it. His guys now down by a point. To Butler from long range. Not getting the bounce. Kuzma to Caldwell Pope. Jimmy Butler, huge block.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
That is great vision to set it up. Kentavious Caldwell Pope. He's 3 of 5, 60% shooting from the field.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
To Embiid. Stuffs it down with authority.
And there's nothing more mentally intimidating for your opponent than when your own teammates are unselfish and make sure that you get the ball because they want you to drop 70 on them, maybe like Devin Booker did last year.
Screen coming. The screen sets him up for 2.
Hey, look, pretty dudes can mix it up once in a while, too, I guess.
McConnell to Redick. Over to the right side. Butler. It's Rondo with the rebound. Rondo with the basketball. He'll run the offense. Philadelphia with the basketball. Redick to Tobias Harris. Going to launch beyond the arc. Oh, he's been on target from downtown, Jay. He's 5 of 7 from 3.
Yeah, he's been able to knock down those shots by having great spacing on the floor. His teammates deserve the credit as much as he does.
Deep 2 there. Won't go. Butler into the front court. Tie game, 3rd quarter. 4-3. Still can't buy one from distance. It's no good. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
I remember my high school coach said 1 man can't beat 5. Well, I'm telling you right now, he lied. I'm watching it happen in person.
To Kyle Kuzma. Give him 2 points. High percentage.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
Sixers have the basketball. McConnell gets it in the left corner. Oh, had him going there for a second. And Jimmy Butler and McGee there for the rebound. In the front court comes Rondo. Looking to make something happen. Tough looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
To Butler. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Jimmy Butler trying to cash in on the 3-point play. He's perfect from the line so far. Hart to Caldwell Pope. And 2 points to the board.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Simmons into the front court. His guys now trailing by a point. Nothing going here on that drive. Simmons to Butler. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Jimmy Butler at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. Hasn't missed yet. Can't convert this. Slams it home on the putback.
Ed, I have so much admiration for guys that continue to hunt their shot. They're playing the second half like it was the first 5 minutes of the ball game. Those natural-born leaders are guys that will consistently lead your team to the promised land.
JaVale McGee to Josh Hart. That's out. Last touch by Josh Hart. Shifting gears. Here comes some substitutions.
Number 5, Tyson Chandler.
Butler to bring it up. Up by 3. To Embiid. Butler. He's going to keep shooting them, but he misses yet again. Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want.
Simmons to Embiid, and finishes strong.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Simmons with it. His team up by 7. Has a chance. The shot no good by Simmons. Fires the 3. That's rebounded by Embiid. To Tobias Harris. Lets it fly from long range. They snuffed it out. Tobias Harris missed it.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Full throttle. Right to the basket for the deuce.
You see, this is why players get out here hours before the game and they get a really good lather.
Layup goes down. Well done.
And the true test of a team's character is how they respond when they get hit in the mouth. Keep digging.
Caldwell Pope to Kyle Kuzma. Kyle Kuzma, strong finish.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
Sixers control. Simmons. That out of his range and no good. Hart to Kyle Kuzma. Nothing going here on that drive. Has a look. A shot no good there for Kuzma. Butler into the front court. Leads 5. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
From the painted area, won't go down. Simmons with it. Lead stands at 7. Takes it coast to coast, and the strong finish at the rim.
I know this for a fact, Ed. Ben Simmons wanted to channel his inner Bill Russell during the NBA Awards as he stood up on that stage accepting that Rookie of the Year trophy, looking down at all the people that hated on him and didn't think that after a year of being injured that he can come back and be the one that everybody thought he could be. One of only 7 players in NBA history to lead his team to 50-plus wins while accepting the Rookie of the Year trophy.
Looks like both teams are making substitutions.
Entering the game for L.A., number 6, Lance Stephenson.
Runner here won't go down. It's in the hands of Philadelphia. Probing the defense. And scores.
And remember, Ed, they trailed at the halftime. This is not the same team that we saw in the first half. Playing with a new zest for life, apparently.
Stevenson to Kyle Kuzma. Joel Embiid able to recover with the block. 9 blocks.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Butler to bring it up. His guys can get a 2-for-1 if they time this out.
Big kick right there.
To Embiid. Oh, nice find for the basket.
Hey, one of the things I hear all the great teams say in the huddle, they say 1, 2, 3, no mercy. Now it's time for you to go even harder on the defensive end.
Turns and slams it down. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Deep three at the buzzer. 3 quarters complete, and a great start for the 76ers. It's been a compelling game so far. The 4th quarter is underway. Philadelphia with the basketball. From the outside, no good.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
T.J. McConnell with a piece.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch. During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired. They're fatigued. But today, it's all been good. They're putting in an absolute show with killer efficiency and tremendous effort and intensity.
And a rim rocker, Joel Embiid.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Knocks it down from mid-range.
Can we all just agree that that handle is next level? But that jumper's wet, too.
McConnell. Missed a wide open look. Beyond the arc for 3. And the Lakers have the rebound. Won't go.
I know he was absolutely shocked he was so open. I know we were shocked he was open. You got to make those.
To Butler. And count the basket.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Sixers have the basketball. Trying to cash in. Almost, but no good. To James. Tough make through traffic.
Defenders had no chance on that one. That's why we call it the elite tier.
Waller into the front court. The lead stands at 9. To Embiid. Slams it down, and there was no stopping him that time.
Ooh, shows like this separate the good players from the great ones. The good players, they have good first halves, and then they fade to black in the second. The great players, they just sustain that kind of dynamic energy throughout the entire ball game.
Defense making the ball carrier work. Shot won't go. He has to create to get a better look.
Oh, I see how you're playing this chess match. That's what you keep doing defensively. Keep baiting him and luring him into shooting that jump shot. Exploit him.
Short jumper misses.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Butler to McConnell. Fires the 3. Hits it. And the foul. And a chance now at a 4-point play.
The defender cannot be caught with his hand staying in the cookie jar. What I mean, contesting that pocket. You have to keep that hand going in and out, going in and out. Keep the offensive player thinking about where your hands are at all times.
You can count that one. 4-point play. Lakers at the controls right now. To James. Gets Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
McConnell to Butler. For three, he's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. Kuzma sizing up Ennis. To James. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Not that time. Here comes the screen. McConnell to Tobias Harris. Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
It just seems like nobody can stop him but him. Once he's found his offensive swag, that boy's deadly.
Joel Embiid swats it. Been a brick wall. 10 blocks on the night.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Here comes the screen. Butler to Embiid. Nothing going here on that drive. Oh, he had it. LeBron into the front court. Trailing by 15. Joel Embiid snatching it out of the air. Make that 11.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
To James. Here's a chance from long range. Off the mark. Here comes the screen. Harris to Embiid. From long range. Not that time. He misses. And scores.
You know, Ed, people don't understand. Tough shots are practiced every single day. With all these different contraptions out there to contest your shot, guys shoot 500 made shots a day. This is the new norm.
Changes coming from both sides right now.
Don't miss your chance at some excellent memorabilia. Subbing in for the Philadelphia 76ers.
Butler to Simmons. Short jumper off the mark. Los Angeles has the basketball to Kyle Kuzma. Runner here won't go. To Tobias Harris. Here comes the screen. Harris. To Butler. Going to launch beyond the arc. And Jimmy Butler all in stride. Catch and shoot three is good.
Yeah, and what we're seeing is a brilliant offensive display. You have ball movement, player movement, and great shooting to top it off. You get those three things going, you're going to be a dynamic offensive unit.
Throws it down.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Butler to bring it up. His guys leading by 14. Here comes the screen. Butler to Embiid. Curling inside. Shot from the lane won't go. Here's Rondo with it. Looking to make something happen to Kyle Kuzma. Joel Embiid with the block. That's 12 now.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Butler to Tobias Harris. Screen coming. Harris to Simmons. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
This may sound cheesy, but sometimes you just need to sit back, get a tub of popcorn, and just enjoy the show, because that's what you're watching right now.
James against Ennis. Gets a look. Can't hit.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
scores from the post.
You know, it reminds me, Ed, of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Tobias Harris sends it away.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Harris to Simmons. And coasting in for 2.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Now the Lakers are going to call a timeout as they'll make sure they're all on the same page here in the 4th quarter. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. To James.
Number 17, J.J. Redick.
Easy pass to the rim.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Doesn't have the touch. No good. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
We're watching a clinic right now. We're watching basketball one-on-one. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Butler into the front court. His guys holding the big lead. He was smothered and still gets it to go down.
Ooh, he teased me a little bit right there. But see, I like that. That's called a great entertainer. Always leaving me on the edge of my seat.
Screen coming. LeBron James. Tough matchup against Butler. Five to shoot for Los Angeles. 24-second violation. Add 2 points to the board.
As a rookie last year, Ben Simmons averaged 16 points a game and posted 12 triple-doubles, the second most by any rookie in NBA history. Or was last year really his rookie year? We can debate that one later.
Redick with it. His guys hold a commanding lead. Brandon Ingram tips it. How about 13? Harris. 5-second violation. Lakers ball. Joel Embiid pins it. A block machine. 14 of them.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Simmons. No good to Butler. Down low. Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
You hear coaches talk all the time about passing the ball on time and on target. As a passer myself, if I can deliver the ball to you in a position where I cannot give you options to think, but just go up and make the play easy, that's a win-win.
Straight down the middle of the lane. Way to punch it home. He's been a one-man show, but Jay, they're still down in this one.
He's their lone bright star, their only star tonight. Some other of the supporting cast members really need to step up.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
You know, Ed, I'm down with guys having 35, 40, maybe 50 points in the game. But the one thing you look for in the defensive end, when there's a huddle after a guy has dropped multiple buckets on you in a row, and everybody's quiet, nobody stands up and says, yo, I got him, I'm going to stop him, you're in a worrisome place for your team.
Sixers control it. Butler to Tobias Harris. He had him there for a second. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The ref spit, and that's the game.
Tobias Harris trying to cash in on the three-point play. A career 81% free throw shooter. Free throws good. Add one more to the total. This game feels out of reach. Across the timeline comes James. He'll run the offense. For three. And it's Butler who grabs the rebound.
The game is won in the details. The team who has the most attention to the minutia is a team that wins the ball game. And from the beginning of this game, this team has been mentally engaged. I know the season's a long year, but when you come mentally engaged and you have attention to detail, whew, that's a scary thing to watch.